Alcalá de Henares is located in Madrid, 30 kilometers from the capital of the city. It includes a magnificent complex of historic buildings, such as Colegio Mayor de San Ildefonso or the Monastery of St. Bernard. The university starts at the Plaza Cervantes and extends itself to the east of the medieval city. Cervantes was a novelist, playwright, and a poet. He was born in Alcalá. He is known for writing the well-known Don Quixote, the first modern novel that became an international bestseller. Nowadays, you can find the house where he was born in La Calle Mayor. Alcalá is also a unique example of the rich and complicated ornamental architecture pertaining to the House of Austria, characteristic in the center of Spain during the Baroque period.
Alcalá de Henares was the world's first planned university city. It was the original model for the Civitas Dei, City of God, the concept of the ideal city, the perfect urban community which Spanish missionaries brought to the Americas. It also served as a model for universities in Europe and elsewhere. In spite of the many changes that it has suffered in the past 160 years, the property has retained a substantial degree of authenticity in its urban fabric. In 1836, the university was closed and most of its buildings were used for different purposes, such as barracks, prisons, and administrative offices. However, as they were used and occupied continuously over the years, these buildings were well conserved without suffering major changes. The reopening of the university led to an intensive process of the recovery of its authenticity of function after a century and a half. Most of the buildings of historic significance are once again being used to house the academic institutions for which they were originally built. In addition, the city's convents are still being used for religious purposes, as are certain welfare institutions. In 1968, Alcalás Historic City Center was declared to be of historic value and has the highest degree of the legal protection since then.